Okay, so thanks for watching this great video. This video is about a faculty review. Currently in your faculty review folder, you have 2 Google Forms. You can't actually write in those, you can only edit them, and that's not what I'm going to ask you to do. So instead, I've sent you these 2 links, and as you can see on this, I've sent, this is Paula's, and I've sent the email to all the faculty members, and you can see that there are 2 forms. These are links to 2 forms that I'm going to need the department to complete. And all members in the department can access this form. If we let's click on student outcomes, we end up with this form. And you go to click on these parameters in the form. And the first task, the first question is this one here. Now, as you see, there's this little asterisk, which means that all questions are required. Okay, so at the moment, I'm just going to put an A in all of these because I'm just illustrating how you will fill the form out. Now, when I put those numbers in, sorry, the letters in, I'm doing it because I have to populate it because it won't let me go to the next stage. And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and show you a way to be able to access this form again so you can add to your answers. Now, the form collects answers to everyone that fills the format. So everyone in the faculty could fill this format, and you could do it several times. But the way it's created, the way Google Forms has been created, you can't, unless you go back to the edit link, you can't actually edit the same things you were writing previously. So we're going to fill this form out. We're going to fill out all these because there's asterisks next to them. And finally, we're going to click on submit. Okay, now you end up with this screen. What you need to do is put your mouse over the edit to your response, and you right-hand mouse click, and you end up with this, and it says copy link address. Okay, now for the sake of argument, I'm going to paste that link. I'm going to email that link to myself. So I'm going to compose. I'm going to email that link to myself. This is the Google form link, and it's for student outcomes. I'm going to paste it. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to highlight that because I'm going to just create an easy link, and there's my link. Let's try that again. Okay, now I'm going to send it to myself. The reason why I've done that is because then I have a copy. But if we go back to our Google Forms, I'm going to get off this now because I've got other things to do. I'm going to get off of it. Now I'm going to go back to my inbox. I'm going to go to my links, and here's the link. And what it enables me to do is go back and edit the things that I've already written, and I can write more stuff. Now again, I have to go back through and do this whole process. I might not edit, obviously I'm not going to write A and B for all my things, but because something's written, I can now go on to the next section. I can go to the next, and I might write some more things down here, you know, great results or whatever. Okay, now I'm going to click on submit. Because I've already got the link to this edit response page, if I click off and I go back to here, I click on next, you know, because you've already written in these, you can fly through the form, and you'll see that on the last question I wrote great results, And there's my answer. So what it does is able to store that information and allow me to go back to it rather than filling out a new form from the start every time.